dry rub for this pulled pork shoulder. I got 2 tablespoons of black pepper, 3 tablespoons of salt. This right here is 2 tablespoons of granulated garlic, 2 tablespoons of granulated onions. This right here is Santa Fe seasoning, 2 tablespoons. And then it's a base of paprika. So this is a full cup of paprika, 3/4 cups of brown sugar, and 1/4 cup of regular granulated sugar. We're gonna put all this in a bowl, whisk it all together, and then that'll create the bark for our pulled pork shoulder, bone in, that we're gonna be smoking on the backyard pit. I got me a Kamado style smoker outside that we're gonna get it lit. We're gonna also create a small injection juice so we can inject that pork. We'll be using some cranberries juice and a couple other things, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get that started. Chili powder. Brown sugar. Granulated sugar. Santa Fe seasoning. Granulated onion. Granulated garlic. Salt. Black pepper. Alright, so that will be the base for our bark that we're going to create on that pork shoulder there. Let's go ahead and just get it all mixed in. It's going to take some time and just get it thoroughly incorporated here. And then we'll start with our injection. Show you how to do that. So let me go ahead and mix this all up and then we'll be back. And just for the kick, we'll go ahead and add a teaspoon of Cayenne Pepper, just for that little extra bite, you feel me? We'll go ahead and get that a good stir. We'll be back. So now we're gonna make the marinade for the injector, so we can inject that pulled pork. What I'm gonna use is some Cranberry Cocktail Juice. You can use apple juice, any type of fruit juice you like. Just experiment and see what tastes good. And we're gonna do, I'm gonna actually do 5 ounces. So that's basically 5 ounces. And we're gonna also use some apple cider vinegar. I'm basically gonna use 1 ounce of that. And then we'll use some liquid smoke. We'll use 1/2 ounce of that. And that's pretty much it. And we'll go ahead and inject that pulled pork with this here concoction. So 1 ounce cider vinegar. That's just roughly 1 ounce. And then we're gonna do 1/2 ounce of here liquid smoke. Some good stuff, man. Let's go ahead and shake that up. And then just 1/2 ounce or so. That's all you need, man. Just go ahead and pour that in there, give it a good stir. We'll be using an injector like this to just inject the muscle, all different areas. We'll work that in there. I'll show you how to do that shortly. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and, I don't have the best injector, so I'm about to go invest in me another injector, but it'll do the job. So just squeeze out that air. That's good. And we're just gonna start pumping this bad boy full of this solution. And what this is it's got different muscles. So if you just inject it in one spot, then the whole shoulder itself won't necessarily get all the solution. So you want to hit all those different muscles. And again, I got me a little cheap throwaway injector that I should have threw away, but we're gonna use it one more time, all right? Let's go ahead and get that thing injected in different areas. Uh-oh, don't do that. That's that bone right there. But I'm just giving you guys encouragement. If a dummy can do it, then you can do it, right? I ain't necessarily no dummy, but making a good joke. So yeah, just keep pumping him up. until you got all that solution gone. And some of it will come out, don't worry about that. And then we're just gonna make sure we got all the mussels injected. One more again, and that's it. And we'll let that sit while we get the smoker hot, get the close up the temperature. And we'll put that seasoning on at the very end, right before I put it on the grill. I don't like putting it on and letting it sit because it gets all soggy. And I want to create a good, nice bark at the end of my cooking process. And if you put that seasoning on right now, it's just going to get all soggy. So we'll let that sit. I got here some boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I'm gonna go ahead and marinate. Be using some mustard, some liquid smoke, and some lemon. And a little bit of olive oil. That's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna squeeze this lemon on in here. All that lemon juice. Go ahead and squeeze it all in there. And we're just gonna put the mustard in there, a little bit of liquid smoke, about a tablespoon of liquid smoke, and 2 or 3 squirts of the mustard. And then pretty much just let it sit in the bag and do its thing for a little while. We're gonna be cooking this on the barbecue grill. I got a pulled pork that I'm doing, so I'll just put it right next to that. A little bit of olive oil and that liquid smoke, and let's massage, close it up, massage all the meat, so that way everything's touching the skin of the chicken. Chicken ain't got no skin. Y'all know what I'm saying. So just do like that, so everything's coated, and then you just let it sit in the refrigerator until you get ready to cook it. We'll season it with some salt. Actually, what we're gonna be using is some lemon pepper seasoning. It's a little inside joke in this family. So hopefully this one, everybody appreciates. So, that's that. That's your marinade. We're gonna season it at the very end, before we cook it, with some of that there. And then, after it's done, I'm gonna sprinkle just a little bit of that on the finished product. You feel me? All right, we're gonna be bringing back that flavor. Got my tomato style cooker right here. Basically, we finna get the coals lit with this here electric chimney starter. We got a good lump coal up in there, 100% wood. You feel me? Stuff get really hot, cooks for a long time, gives a great flavor. Pulled pork is gonna be off the chain, man. So just let this go ahead and get set for about 15 minutes, and we'll come back and check it. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get this here seasoned up. This is that pulled pork that we injected. I just want to get it a little dry, because basically what I want to do is create a good bark. So moisture will be your enemy right now, water and all that. So, get rid of as much moisture as we can before we put this here seasoning that we created a little bit earlier. We're gonna just liberally season it shy. Don't be scared. You're gonna get every nook and cranny all over. Flip that sucker, get all sides. We made extra seasoning, so don't worry. So, once we get this all coated, we're gonna throw it on the grill outside. It's already preheated. It's gonna be at 225 to 250. We're gonna cook it for about 8 hours. Once that's done, we'll have some chicken done too, that I'm doing right now. Is marinating some lemon pepper chicken. I'm actually gonna show y'all how that's coming along in a minute. See what kind of sides we put together for this here Easter Sunday dinner, baby. So now that you got that liberally coated, we'll leave that seasoning right there, because we're gonna use some more of that a little bit later once it's done and we get ready to actually pull the pork. We'll put a little bit more seasoning at that point. Got my probe, close up the vents. I'm gonna go ahead and set the grill up now. So I'm gonna use these heat shields pretty much. They're all broken up, but it'll still get the job done. So that's gonna be my heat shield, so we can be basically cooking like indirect heat. I'm gonna do also a pan of juice underneath my meat, catch the drippings. Also, it will just keep everything moist. I got 2 racks, basically 2 tiers. The way it goes is that's the bottom rack, that's where I put the juice at. Goes on top of that, and that's where the meat will sit on top of that. It'll be a juice tray right up under there. So I'll show you the setup right now. Let me close it up and go get everything ready. You see my setup, right? 2 tiers. So I got the bottom rack, and sitting on top of that bottom rack is that tray with water and some of that cranberry juice that I did the injection with. And we're gonna set our pulled pork right above that. And like I said, we just seasoned it right before we put it on the grill. You can see it's still dry seasoning. Make sure I had dried the meat before I put the seasoning on there. So we're gonna go ahead and close it up now, and come check on it in about 2 or 3 hours. And get it up to about 225 to 250 on the temperature on the grill. And let that go for about 8 to 9 hours. Well, for 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours in. Let's take a look, quick peek. You see that? Check the juice, water. We're gonna add a little bit of water and close it back up, okay? I'm gonna fill that pan back up down there. There we go. Look at that rich color all the way around. Bark's gonna be just beautiful. 2.5 hours in. 7 more hours to go. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take that marinated chicken out. It's been marinating for about maybe 6.5 hours right now. That's how long the pulled pork's been cooking. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the grill with the pulled pork. They should get done at the same time, about 2 hours from now. And then, because it's on low heat, so the chicken will cook at a low temperature with the pulled pork. So it should get done in about 2 hours. So I'm just gonna season it with that lemon pepper seasoning and slap it on the grill. And then we'll finish it off with that everything right there, that little bottle. And then pretty much we'll be ready to eat. So we're gonna go ahead and season the chicken now with that lemon pepper. Just gonna put a little bit on both sides. Don't overdo it. It has salt, pepper, lemon seasoning, everything you need in there. And remember, we're gonna also top it off with that butter, everything seasoning just at the very end after it's done cooking. So just a light dust is all you're really going after right now. Just a light dust. It's already marinated, tons of flavor. So we're not looking to overpower it with these seasonings here. Light dust. Once you got that light dust on them, we're gonna go ahead and slap it on the grill with the pulled pork. They'll cook for another 2 hours together. Take them off on a feast, baby. Alright, so guys, you've been seeing these cool shirts I've been wearing. They're actually courtesy of my wife. She makes these custom shirts for me, custom cuts. I'll be having some cuts in the next video so you can see what those look like. If you guys would like to get one of those, just go ahead and comment in the section, and we can show you how you can get your own custom shirt just like I'm wearing, or even something more to your liking. So just go ahead and leave me a comment, and I'll show you how you can hook up with her store where you can purchase one of those shirts or cups or anything that she's doing. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at the pulled pork. This is about 6.5 hours in. We're gonna do another 2 hours. We're still maintaining a heat at about 275. Right now, what we're gonna do is put the chicken on, and when the chicken and the pulled pork is done, we'll have us a feast, man. Just make sure you don't let the chicken touch the pork, because the pork is almost already cooked, and this is raw meat, so you don't want to cross-contaminate, but just put it on the outsides, you'll be fine. I wish I had a bigger grill, but this grill works. If I didn't have that other pan down there, this is probably where I will be putting the chicken, is on that second row at the bottom. That pan, remember, has that juice and the water, keeping everything moist. Alright, so now we go ahead and close it on up. We'll be back. We'll flip them in about an hour. This is gonna cook low and slow, baby. Right now, so it's time to go ahead and flip that chicken. We're gonna be pulling it off actually before the pulled pork because this chicken is almost done. I'm gonna let my pork go for another hour. Chicken be done in about 20 minutes. It's just going low and slow except for that one in the back, but we move those to over here. Yeah, buddy. Something for the family, man. You know, my kids love this here pulled pork meal. So, they've been asking me to make it for some time now. Today's that day. Make another YouTube video out of it. Why not, right? Ooh, that chicken's gonna be fine. So basically, we're gonna go ahead and make a coleslaw for that pulled pork that's on the grill right now. My family's really not into coleslaw, but I am. So I had this cabbage left over from the other video I did, the Ansu 3-meat stew. Go ahead and check that video out, by the way. It's pretty cool. But we had this left, and I was like, it's enough to make me a coleslaw, because I love that on my pulled pork. So we're going to use the Cuisinart to go ahead and shred it up, and then I'll show you how to just make a little mayonnaise base, the liquid part, and bring it together, put it in the refrigerator until we get the pulled pork out the oven. So let's go ahead and shred this real fast. Again, I'm still learning how to use this thing, so bear with me. Might need to do a review on this. Start doing some review videos, But I really like what I've done with it so far and how easy it's been to just chop things up. This is the first time I'm using the grater. I'm just using the post button, hold it down. That's pretty much it. So let me grab me a bowl, and then I'll bring the liquid parts, and I'll show you how to put this together to make the actual coleslaw. So I'm also gonna put some carrot up in there, just a little bit actually. So what we're gonna do now is go ahead and get the mayonnaise and stuff together for the coleslaw. I'm gonna just use I'm gonna eyeball it, man. It's about a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. It's about a 1/2 cup right there. And then I'm gonna eyeball this apple cider vinegar, put about a tablespoon. Then we're gonna basically add some salt and some pepper. Put about a teaspoon of salt. Another 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. Well, not even a 1/2 teaspoon. Just till you liking. I like black pepper. And I'm gonna put a little Dijon mustard, about a tablespoon of mustard. Yeah. And we will finish it off with a little dill. It's supposed to be celery seed. I ain't got none. So we're gonna substitute it with dill. I love dill. Let me just put about a 1/2 teaspoon. Oh yeah. We're gonna go ahead and just stir that up real quick. Give it a quick little stir. Bring it all together, and we're gonna dump that cabbage and carrot right in the bowl. Just stir it up. Put it in the refrigerator. That's pretty much it to make you a good coleslaw. If you like a sweeter coleslaw, you can add a little bit of sugar. Me, I'm not gonna add any sugar. If I wanted to sweeten it up, I would add a little honey actually. I may add a little honey to mine. Let's do that since I got it out anyway. And then if you need to just, add more mayonnaise, then you can do that. After you stir it up and taste it.
Right here.
Over here. My bad. So I'm gonna put a little bit of honey. That's about a teaspoon. So I'm gonna go ahead and stir that up. And then let it chill in the refrigerator. And this will be bomb over that pulled pork. I'll show you. And this is not too, to get a good look at that. It's perfect. You don't want it too loose, too much mayonnaise or too much apple cider vinegar. You want it just to coat. You know know what I'm saying? Just get all that salt and pepper mixed in there. Once you got it all thoroughly mixed, just go ahead and pop a lid on it, put it in the refrigerator, that's it. It's all ready to go. Nice and moist. You see what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get all the chicken off the grill. Come back for the pulled pork. You know what I'm saying? Have it. Lemon chicken, lemon pepper chicken off the grill, mine. And then look at that bad boy right there. Y'all ain't ready. See it coming back away from that bone, man. Yes, sir. I have enough time to make potato salad from scratch, so we did the cheap route. But man, I ain't gonna never just eat it out of there like that. So she done chopped up some pickles. She about to hook it up with a few more little herbs and spices, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, never fresh out of the ear to your mouth. Gotta doctor it up a little bit. Fresh crack. So I went ahead and chopped the chicken up. Just, you know, just cut it in half, basically, half to quarters. We're gonna put a light dusting, just a light little dusting, just to know it was there, just a kiss. Just wanna kiss it. You feel me? Just kiss it. We kissing it with that there. You feel me? Just a kiss. All right, so we done kissing the chicken. We're gonna go ahead and put it back in the bowl and bring all the dinner together. What I'm gonna do is take some Sweet Baby Ray's. And remember what I told you about that potato salad? Just about opening it up and just eating it? We don't do that. So unless you make your own from scratch, I'm gonna kick it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and put almost all of this bottle in here. I'm gonna leave about a quarter of it left. My kids do like it straight out the bottle on burritos and things like that. But not on this here pulled pork. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some apple cider vinegar, about a quarter cup. And then I'm gonna add regular mustard, just about a tablespoon. And then about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. There we go. And then remember that liquid smoke we had put up in the injection? I'm gonna go ahead and add just a little bit. Oh yeah, that's it. And then we got Cheyenne Pepper. Yeah, he get excited, man. I don't know. That's how you know when it's good. When you make the dog get excited. And then we'll pick it up, because we from Cali. We like them veggies. So we're gonna go ahead and get it out of stir and let it just simmer. And let all those flavors marry together. Those vegetables, they'll do their thing. Release some of those oils and juices. When we come back, there'll be some good old barbecue sauce right here. It's gonna go on that pulled pork. So we're gonna go ahead and call it a day on this pulled pork. Go ahead and get a close up of that, man. See that bark? That's what we're talking about, man. So it's been on for about almost 10 hours. We're gonna go ahead and use these little claws right here, like Wolverine, and pick it up. And let's go on in the house. We'll go ahead and cut the grill off. Come over here, let me show the folks how to cut the Vision grill off, how easy it is. Just gonna close the vents at the bottom and then the vent at the top here. Just go ahead and close it like that. Those coals been going for 10 hours. I ain't touched this thing. I ain't added more coals. I ain't had to do nothing. And those coals will snuff out right now. I can do a whole nother cook on it. Invest in one of these, man, I'm telling you. Kamado style cooker, they're awesome. Okay, so basically right now, I just took the pulled pork off the grill, and we're gonna go ahead and separate it and shut it on up. See these Wolverine claws? These are awesome. Look at that. That's pulled pork. I didn't make no ham. call yourself, boy. You be crying. These things are sharp and strong. I don't even know where I got them from. Maybe when my channel get big enough, I'll be able to work with some of these companies, advertise their utensils. You know, a lot of them make my life easy. I wouldn't mind helping companies out, you know. So, man, Jalen, is this your favorite barbecue meal that I make?
Yes.
When was the last time I made it?
January.
You've been counting, boy. Well, that was 3-4 months ago now. It's Easter today, Easter Resurrection Sunday. It's the weirdest Easter I've been a part of in my 40 years. Blessed to be with my family, blessed to be able to have a roof over our head, blessed to have food on the table. All my family is relatively doing well. Nobody's affected by the COVID-19 as far as health-wise. There has been some jobs laid off, but we serve a mighty God. So we're gonna keep on keeping on doing what we're supposed to do. We'll be all right. All right, so pretty much we are done. Add a little bit more of that seasoning. Not all of this, just a couple tablespoons. And then basically that barbecue sauce that we had brought together. We'll go ahead and add that. We'll use these. These are from Expert grills. They're really strong, really sharp. Save me a lot of time. I'll try to do pulled pork with 2 forks. It works, but not as good as this. So we'll just take that bell pepper and onion out. Not everybody likes big old pieces of bell pepper and onion. But that flavor is gonna stay in. It's a little cheat sheet. I learned this from the Hawk. I was raised by the Hawk, taught by the Hawk. So we're not gonna put all this barbecue sauce. We're gonna leave about 1/4 of it in there because I don't want it all slurpy. We just mix it all together. And the pulled pork is done. When you try this recipe out, if your family don't stay on your bumper about making it again, then you did something wrong. Because they stay on mine about remaking this, having friends over, things like that. So, that's it. Pulled pork. I'll show you what the plate looks like. Like, subscribe, share, make the recipes, live life, have fun. We'll be back with the plated, and we're gonna grub, we're gonna get down, we're gonna throw down, you feel me? All right, so this is the finished meal here. Got that good old pulled pork, all those spices, that kicked up Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce that I made. Got that lemon pepper chicken that was marinated with the lemon, the hickory smoke, liquid smoke sauce, and some mustards. And we went ahead and seasoned it with that lemon pepper sauce and put a little bit of that everything sauce on there. And we got the potato buns and then that homemade coleslaw. You feel me? It's about to be a lovely Easter night dinner. Hey, go ahead and give this a shout out, give it a try. Like and subscribe, share my video on my YouTube page. I'll be at 1,000 subscribers at some point, but right now it's in building mode. After that, we'll, see what the next goal will be. But happy Easter to everybody. Love and peace. Appreciate everybody that came through and looked at the channel today.